Hi, my name is Jiyoung Kong. I'm 18 from Korea, and I currently study in the BBA Global Business program. From listening to my fact-based introduction in the last 5 seconds, you might have thought, an international freshman daring to be the student member of the council? What would that 18-year-old girl know about participating in the council? And even, what does she have to offer more than the other bright candidates? Well, please watch this video for the next 5 minutes. You'll notice some of the qualities, experience, and the insight I have for the position of student member. And not only will they answer your questions, but they will move you to put a tick next to the name Jiyoung Kong on your polling sheet. Let's be honest here to start off with. No one really knows what the University Council does, nor do we really seem to care. It's not that it isn't transparent. The conclusions from the council meetings are published on its website. It's not that they don't want to listen to the student voice. They have a spot saved for the student representative as an attempt to hang on to the students' words. But is this approach successful? Well, with more than half of the student body not even knowing the existence or the role of the council, you can rate it yourself. Then, what is the problem here? Well, let's say on one fine day, you're in a good mood, so you actually bother yourself to go on the council website to check out what they do. You start reading the first paragraph on the webpage, where the University Council introduces itself as the supreme governing and executive body of the university responsible for investments, contracts, property, appointments, budget, finance. Click. Are you sure you want to close this tab? Yes. So, although all the information is out there waiting to be read by us, we're not going to read it. Such content and the language style of the documents published by the council probably isn't the most interesting thing that we could find. That is probably why the students ask for the council's transparency and more active communication, or not even care about the matters they discuss. But let's try something new, taking a look from our perspective, the students. If we read between the lines, it's more like they're saying, we make the rules within UST, plan what we'd like to see in the future of Hong Kong UST, and discuss how we're going to make it all real. If you think about it, this is pretty interesting. They're like the designers of our university will be like in 7 to 10 years. So what do we as students have to do with it? Well, wouldn't you like to see your ideas on the features of ideal HKUST? I know that we are not fully satisfied with every single aspect of our university at the moment. The housing problems, transportation issues, lack of flexibility in the school curriculum that even makes some interesting courses to be unbearably dull. So why not make some changes rather than complain and whine? Maybe changes will only happen after you graduate, but imagine how our ideas can build up to make UST a place that will wow the people you meet when you tell them, I'm a graduate of HKUST. Before I came to Hong Kong, I was in Slovakia for 2 years. I was the president of the student council in my high school, and I've experienced dealing with some crucial matters of the school during that term, such as interviewing a number of candidates for the new head of secondary, representing the student body to make amendments in the new school campus expansion project, giving feedback on the academic aspects to the education director of the educational provision company, and much more. Not only did I take part in such opportunities, but I also got to see the changes being made from the original plan to reflect the students' opinions and concerns. For instance, as the students had hoped, the new head of secondary was more eager to communicate with the students, and the new campus plan had more spaces favored by the students. So I strongly believe that the concerns and interests of UST students can be reflected in the changes we see coming in the next 10 years of HKUST. And this is why I'm here. I can be the chameleon-like messenger who knows how to communicate with the students and not bore you, and at the same time demonstrate a fluent command of formal speech to propose and scrutinize the proposals of the student body to the University Council. Do you see how big my ears are? God has made them big for a reason, to open my ears and mind to listen to your suggestions and also the stands of the other interested parties of our university. With my fluent English, fair command of Korean, and Putonghua, the language barrier is less of a concern, not only in the council meetings which are fully conducted in English, but also in the chats that I can have with you, no matter whether you're local, international, mainlander, undergraduate, or postgraduate student. In conclusion, my qualities and experience will make your opinions to be recognized this academic year. Therefore, although you might have had some doubts based on mere facts about me, I can promise you that my qualities will not disappoint your votes. Please remember to drop by the ARR office between Monday, October 15th and Wednesday, the 17th, anytime between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Bring along your student ID card, cast your votes, and you'll be good to go within a couple of minutes.